Blue can be one of the messiest eaters. I think he carries food around in his lips. It just falls out sometimes. So they're right on my heels because they know something's up today. All right, so this is the elephant in the room that I posted. So I have a rather large rectangle table. You can see how big this is. I'd say almost a yardstick. It might not be 3 feet tall, but it's close and pretty dang wide. So this is gonna go. It's gonna go in the back of the Lincoln. I'm afraid it's gonna take up most of the space, even more than I was thinking. Isaiah might be spending a lot of time with 2 dogs. Huh. Anyways, I thought you might want to peek at everything else too. Oh, see, here's inside the dollhouse. It's empty except for it has this really cool stairway and landing. And in the front, there are 2 windows and a front door. And this side actually comes off, this part of the roof. So it opens up for them to play in the dollhouse, which I think is pretty cool. And it's got this actual, look at this. I mean, look at this work somebody put into this thing. I tried to get a lot of the dust off. There's still some. But anyways, I thought you might want to peek. I'm having chocolate pie for breakfast, y'all. I should be eating oatmeal, shouldn't I? Oh, I need oatmeal. Taking the trailer. So, yeah, this is our weather. We need that awning out. The sun's too bright. Oh. He's got the generator going in there for something. I don't know. I had it all clean and neat last night, but we're doing some last minute packing. This is Keith. So we figured out the dog cage isn't even going to fit in the back of the car because that's usually how we travel. We have one back there. It's a good place to be able, this is my bed. It's a good place to be able to put the dogs. And Apollo doesn't really need it. He just sits there, but we got 2 dogs and I don't want them fighting or anything like that. So it's going in here. It's underneath that sheet. And we're going to figure out the ride. They're both good car riders. It's just having enough space for everybody because of the dollhouse. And I don't want to be harping on it like, oh, I'm a martyr because I'm taking the dollhouse. No, I want to take the dollhouse. It's just big. And we don't want to, we could fit it in the door. Keith measured and we could fit it in the door here. But it would have to sit right here. And when we come in to sleep in here, the last thing we're going to want to do is climb back and forth over that dollhouse. Because this is a little trailer. If y'all haven't been in it before, it's like 21 feet. There's our bed. This is our bathroom. And I have already packed stuff in here, which will have to be sorted and moved. The towels can go in a cupboard over by our bed. I'm sure I'll have room. But I just put them in there for now. And, you know, I've kind of gone through it because we haven't stayed in here. We had a friend, look, I'm still, good morning. This is me in the morning. But yeah, we haven't stayed in it. We had relatives and stuff stay in it last year. So I kind of didn't know, like, you know, what's in your medicine cabinet, stuff like that. So I've brought a few things in. I bought a few things I don't need. Like we have all kinds of extra toothbrushes. I think 3 bars of soap will do us for a 7-day trip. This microwave always gets jacked up and I gotta get it back into place. I was gonna put it back last night and I thought, why? It's just gonna end up like that again. So I had to clean this out because we had a bunch of kids in here. I did not clean this last year. Kids, look, there's kids' fingerprints. I can see them. But yeah, we had this in here all night trying to warm it up. And I had the bathroom door open to try to warm it up. Everything was an ice cube, you know, from sitting in the barn because it's that kind of weather. Got a lot of stuff already done last night. I got stuff for sandwiches in there. and a few things to cook. We got full propane tanks. We got tea. We got snacks. There's bread. We got canned goods. Got some stuff for raspberry chipotle and some crackers. I love that. Cream cheese and raspberry chipotle with some Ritz crackers. There's chips and stuff up here. This is also where I keep like I got dog treats. But I keep paper and pens and stuff up here underneath the chips. And our TV just gets regular TV channels, and we have a stereo. And this has got a really good view. I really like this window in this trailer. It was one of the selling points for me. It was this big old picture window out the back. It really opens up the little tiny space. This would be a good camper if we ever get the chance to go to like that little park we saw in Newberry. I'm sitting at an angle, y'all, because it's up in the front. That little park that we went to in the fall. Do you remember? If you've watched my videos, it was in the Upper Peninsula in Newberry on a little lake, and we could back the trailer right in that spot that we were sitting at on the lake, and it would be an awesome little spot. You'd have this view of water right there. But yeah, you could have many awesome views out this back window, taking it on little adventures. So anyways, that's our little trailer. Got the dog bowls ready. Got a bag of dog food over there. We usually buy a bigger bag because of our dogs. That gun is a gun that Keith's dad bought him when he was 12, I think. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. But his dad's been asking for it to teach Keith's grandson Landon. Our grandson Landon. But you know, you got to specify. It's hard to know whether to specify or not specify because we're all family, but you know what I mean. So anyways, I told him, why don't you just give it to him? You know, it should be something for him to have anyways. Oh, look, the generator's still got to go in. That's a water tank for water, the blue one. So we can put it in the water if we're on dry land, you know, if we can put some water in there. We still have the antifreeze and everything, y'all, because it is frozen. We don't want to screw anything up. So we're just dry camping at the moment. We got some water bottles, and yeah, we're going that away. Anyways, that's all, y'all. I thought you might... Ooh! I'm in my slippers. Thought you might like a little tour. And that's how we're packing for our trip today. In our cute little camper. In our snow-covered car. Y'all take it easy. See you soon.